Alright, so here's what we picked up at Walmart today. I needed some lemons for tonight's dinner, and we had some other things that I really needed to pick up. So I have some Parmesan cheese and some other Parmesan cheese. This is the gluten-free breadcrumbs that I could find. So there's the ingredients on that. We had a deal find. This is 10 pounds of ground beef for $21.86, so I'll be working on this afternoon. We have some more bananas. They were so green there. There was not a single ripe banana available. I picked up this because I'm going to do some meal prep for my daughter for some meals that she can eat, along with some zucchini. If you've been around my channel long enough, you probably figured out what that is going to be. We have some apples, a thing of yarn to finish a project, some gloves for a job that we've received. We got a job kind of cleaning houses out when tenants have been evicted, and it can be a really gross and disgusting job, but we have some of those. We have some bread, and I picked up one thing of chicken thighs. This was $2.42 a pound, which is about the same price as the chicken chests, but picked up some of those. And the eggs were from a friend at church. So all of this here was about $68, and the eggs are free. Hello and welcome to my kitchen. Today's video is going to be just what I prepare in a week. It is almost 5 o'clock. I am working on dinner now, but I have been doing things all afternoon, and then I was like, you know, some of you really enjoy the videos I put together, just kind of sharing what meal prep I do and just how I try to make my week go a little bit more smoothly. So I do have dinner marinating and a little bit prepped right now. We're gonna have one of the kids' favorite meals, which is a Greek lemon chicken. I've shared that before in other videos. I will leave it linked down below for you, the recipe that I use. And any other recipes mentioned in today's video. Already, since we got home, I pulled out the ground beef. I'm going to be kind of working on this throughout the rest of the evening and getting that prepped for different meals. I have this batch of meals done for my husband, which was a result of him seeing me prep meals for my daughter. So since she kind of has a special diet, I just decided to do some basic meal prep. You will have seen that in the grocery haul video, but I just have some sausage, sweet potatoes, zucchini, onion, sausage, sweet potato, zucchini, onion, and it's just a pretty basic meal, and that's going to go into the fridge for her, and she is currently making some basic cauliflower bites, or buffalo cauliflower. And those will just be some things that she can eat if we have something that she can't. Anyway, my husband saw, he's like, oh, I haven't had that in a while, so I made him a batch as well. So this is all done. This is going to get worked on, and I'll share what we've been working on. So I have kind of been working on this freezer inventory, but I decided to make it simple this month. So we kind of have breakfast that we're just going to rotate through, and lunches, and then my laundry's done.
I took it back. She sits down. She's like, sit.
Hello. She made me this. She left the freezer open. She made me this. So these are all of the dinners that we're going to have. And then the purple means something that I need to take out or do for the next day's meals. And then blue just means, you know, I have a birthday here and an anniversary here. Your food's done.
Okay, let's see which.
So we're going to be working on this right now. Since the oven is on at 350, timer, I am going to get a breakfast casserole that we're supposed to have for breakfast tomorrow. I'm gonna put one in the oven for breakfast tomorrow. We have a full day and I will be down my biggest helper. She is going to go somewhere else, so any little bit that I can get done today will be very helpful. And I have made this before on my channel, but it's very, very simple. Just take a little olive oil, drizzle the bottom. So we're just gonna put some olive oil on the bottom, then just some potatoes going. I will probably make 2 of these and then put one aside for next week, since at this point the hash browns have been out just a little bit too long and they should get used. So you can make 2 and then I can just portion it out separately, or I don't know, maybe I won't make 2. I don't know what I'm doing. But next thing I need is eggs. This is a better place. It's higher up. More flattering. So typically when I make a breakfast casserole, I will use salt and pepper. Actually, let me do that right now. I will use something like bacon bits or, you know, crumbled sausage or something to kind of flavor it. But I really don't have any right now, but I do have some taco chicken meat that we didn't get to, and it probably should be used up, so I'm gonna make a taco chicken bake, just so that, because this has already been frozen, I can't put it back in the freezer, and I want to make sure this gets used up before it goes bad. So this was supposed to be dinner last night, but we ended up just being so tired after cleaning the house that we kind of just made sandwiches and vegged out on the couch just to kind of take it easy. Yep, I'm going to add just a little bit of this chicken. I had pulled 2 of these out so that we could have like tacos or something. So there will be plenty for tacos, and now we can use it up a little bit in our breakfast casserole. To the breakfast casserole we add 12 eggs. I'm going to do 12. So if we have enough kids tomorrow, that it might be good to have a little bit extra. So we're going to do that, and might even add some cilantro. But I top it with some green onion and just bake it for 30 minutes. And that will be breakfast all done tomorrow, which is fantastic because I don't think I'm going to get any of my computer work done tonight that I typically try. Yeah, we stay busy. I decided against the cilantros because I do have some kids that probably won't enjoy it as much, but here we go. We're going to put this in and I'll share with you what I work on next. Okay, the next thing we're going to start working on is this meat, because I pulled it out and it needs to get used up. So I'm going to start with some meatballs. I'm going to use 2 pounds to make the meatballs so that, again, I have some set aside for my daughter. And we're going to just do that. Since this is a 10-pound chunk, I'm just going to do, I don't have a scale or anything, so I'm just going to eyeball 10 portions and say that that's pretty darn good. Okay, the other thing I've got going on right now while I'm working on these meatballs, because the meatballs can go in the oven, so again, that was kind of my thought process here. Meatballs can go in the oven, and a baked spaghetti, which we're going to have tomorrow since I won't have a daughter here, so I can do a tomato-based meal. I have the noodles going for that. So that's just kind of what I'm working on. I'm going to turn the camera off because, well, I'm just making meatballs, y'all. It's a very simple recipe, but I will tell you my secret ingredient. Liquid smoke makes everything better. It is 8:30. Some of the kids are getting ready for bed. Here's what we've done. I had dinner, and I have browned up all the meat except for the one for the dinner Thursday, something like that. I will look at what I need to do for that one. Brain, cooperate. Anyway, so I will share with you what the meat are. Boys, it's bedtime.
I'm getting a drink.
I have 1 pound of ground beef set aside to do this baked spaghetti. I'm just gonna get it all ready for tomorrow, and then let me share with you what we're gonna do with these. As I said, I have 1 pound in the fridge for later. That'll be for this one. I don't know how to prepare that, if it needs to be cooked or if I need to cook it with it. So I just set that aside. It'll be fine. But I pulled out the pound for the baked spaghetti. I've already got like some chicken taco meat pulled out for that, so that'll be good. We have that one set aside. Rice business, so here's one that I can use for the rice business. I have done a video on that. I'll leave it linked for you. I can either do a taco salad this way or use some of the other taco meat that we have. The tortilla soup will just be with this leftover chicken. Minestrone soup. The meatballs are done. They're down in the oven still. And then a stroganoff, which is right here. That still leaves 2 taco meats here and 2 ground beefs here. And we can use these in, like I said, oh, and one is going to be for the burrito bowls, so that'll leave me 1, and that's fine. I can use that for a hamburger soup. I can use it in all different kinds of recipes. So these are just divided up, and I have all of this month's planned with that. I'm trying to think. I think that's it, and that kind of prepped all that ground beef up. So this makes our main meat only like $2 a pound. I think it's a little over $2 a pound, but that's still pretty good. Here's breakfast for tomorrow. Here's all the fat that came out, and there's the meatballs. So since it's 8:30 and we will have a very full day tomorrow, I'm just going to get this baked spaghetti done, and I'm just going to set the pumpkin into the fridge, and maybe tomorrow I'll get some little ones to help me make some muffins. That'll be something fun that they can do. And that'll be it for this video. Hope it was enjoyable, and pretty much everything else is pretty simple and basic. We will be making bone broth next week with all these chicken bones, and yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope it was enjoyable. I'll see you in the next video.
That really hurts, Tommy.